culture. C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Mockingbird Lane. Stop by and check it out.
Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jay Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into Gen X The Best every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Dude, Wig, and Naka Flocka, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture. Tune in to the Moments of Passion with Black Moses as he play all of your favorite slow jams on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Tune into Place of Pleasure with DJ Flex every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to Keeping It Cute with Key every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time with Lady Key Roquel and DJ Jug. Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as a legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern Soul, Hip Hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
Tune in to We Are The Culture every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time with Jugga Hayes, Lady Key Roquel, and Jay Will. That's every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We Are The Culture, only on 796 The Culture.
We celebrate the soundtrack of our soul.
I do this for my culture.
Celebrating the power of music, all Black Music Month.
Black Music Month is different on
796 The Culture. Sit back and relax, because it's time for Keeping It Cute with Key, with your host, Lady Key and DJ Jug.
Hey, it is your girl Key, and you are listening and tuning in to Keeping It Cute with Key. And I got my boy DJ Jug. I'm never without DJ Jug.
I'm here.
He here. Yeah. How you doing, Jug?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Right.
Doing good and great.
You doing good and great?
Good and great.
There you go. There you go. And tonight, as you guys can see, we have some special faces in the house tonight, and they have been all over the place and have some amazing things going on. So I will let the beauty introduce herself. I have my girl,
Monique Speckles. Hey, y'all.
Yes. And we have none other than the maestro, Mr. Executive Producer.
What's going on, everybody? I'm back again.
Yes, he's back again. Give us your name. Tell us what you do.
Alvin. Everybody else knows me as Drums or Alvin Drums.
Okay.
All things music.
All things. Yes, he is. I ain't gonna even say multi-talented. We're gonna say there's no limit. Yeah, he do it all. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So tonight we are here. We have something very special coming into the city, and they have been a ongoing. Did you say 13 years?
Yeah, 13 years.
This is season 13. So tell us what we have coming, because this is so exciting to me. I am an American Idol fan. So this Abilene Idol thing was like, yes, and I have a little history, which I'll have to tell you about that. But yes, so Miss Monique, tell us what you have coming and all your great stuff that you do. Talk to me about it. It's just so much. You guys got to understand who we have in the room, you know?
Yeah, so Abilene Idol is a major fundraiser for Chorus Abilene, which is a fine arts nonprofit here in town.
Yay.
So all the money that we raise through Abilene Idol helps provide scholarships and music programming and opportunities for our ensembles to sing throughout the community. So it really is just a huge opportunity for aspiring singers, people who sing in the shower, karaoke singers, aspiring musicians who are in the studio but want to get somewhere else and have a different platform. This is where Abilene Idol can be that while you're helping another child sing and pursue their love for music as well. So it's really cool.
So with the money raised, you guys, what do you guys provide for the kids? You keep saying it'll pour back into the kids. Do you guys provide scholarships for different things, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we provide scholarships. That gives them a full year tuition to be able to sing with us. They get professional instruction from our directors, opportunities to even tour. So the kids go on tour. We have a tour planned for Scotland, which is really neat. So there's just a lot of different opportunities for them to learn. There's a theory class, so they can learn theory and how to sight read. And a lot of our students are also like from the rural communities, so they don't have choir in school, and just those kind of things. So it gives them that opportunity to sing.
And international travel before even an adult. That's major.
Oh, it's awesome. Yes, absolutely.
That is a big deal. So you guys, how can we donate?
So you can donate. You can go to chorusabilene.org, and there is an opportunity to donate there. Okay. Now, when it comes to Abilene Idol, you'll have a chance to vote for your favorite finalist. And so every dollar spent is a dollar vote for them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love that. So, Mr. Alvin, tell me, what part in this production and all of this that you play? What do you do?
So this year, I'm a judge again.
Oh, cool.
I judged years ago.
A long time ago.
And I was on the board, so it's full circle back again.
Yeah.
So I'm judging this again this year, and then Wonderland Records is doing the grand prize for the adult winner. So what we're going to do is, for the adult winner, we are going to record a demo record for whoever wins.
I love that.
Yeah. So so this is going to be big.
Real big.
Huge opportunities.
Yeah.
So this is going to be big. Not the thing about it is we're cross promoting, right? We're opening the doors for Wonderland with Chorus Abilene and vice versa, because a lot of people don't know about either entity.
Right.
So this is a good way for us to let everybody know, hey, there's a recording studio, professional one here in the big country, and also, if you like to sing, go sing with Chorus Abilene.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Go audition.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be a singer. Everybody wants to do their thing. This is an opportunity for you to go and do yourself justice.
With professional help.
Yes.
That's what I love, that this environment is giving you the whole like, yes, you get the full experience. If this is what you want to do, this is where you come say, okay, if my heart is really in this, let's try this.
Yeah, this is the stepping stone to launch whatever it is you want to do musically. So you won't know until you try.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that one of the best things about it is that not only do you get to have that opportunity, but then you provide that opportunity
Right.
for somebody to sing with Chorus Abilene. So
Right.
it really is a 2-2 thing and to help the community.
I love that. So let me ask you, so are you guys providing live music, and like, do they get the whole audition feel? Do they get the coach and all of that along the way as they're working on their songs? Like, how does that work?
Yeah,
'Cause you know, you watch too much TV.
No, girl. Hey, I think you're gonna love this. So we do have, and we call them Abilene Idol perks.
Uh-huh.
So once you're a finalist, you come in, you get professional headshots done that you get to keep, you get to promote, do whatever you want, send it in to a label, whatever you want to do. So you get professional headshots done. You have an opportunity to work with a professional vocal coach. So Soraya Peters, I don't know if you've heard of her, but she is a beautiful vocalist. My goodness. And she's also a director for Chorus Abilene.
Oh, okay.
So she directs Backbeat and Abbey Voice, which are two of our ensembles. And then we also have radio, TV promotions where they get to go and just speak on the radio and TV. They get to perform on the Paramount stage, which is huge and such an opportunity.
Legendary.
It
Paramount
is.
stage.
Yeah. And then another thing, they get hair and makeup done and they get to be styled by professionals within the community. So we're really excited. Yeah.
I love that. And when I told you I have a connection to you guys, my mother was actually a part of the Abilene Idol, and Miss Patricia, that is my mother.
What?
Yes, that is my mom. I heard she took y'all to church, and I said I believe.
Yes,
that is my mom. Yeah.
Wow.
So when I
Oh, my
told her about that,
goodness.
she was extremely excited. She was like, "Really?" Yeah. So she told me about her experience, and she was telling me like it's amazing, and she enjoyed herself, and she was just like, it's just so loving. And I've never, when you come from church, vocal lessons and all that kind of stuff does not that's just you don't get it. Either you got it or you don't. You know. So it put her in a different like, oh, okay. Like, you know, because she's been in the studio and she's recorded. They have albums and just, you know, from her younger years. So it was kind of a spark for her. Like,
it gives them a stretch.
Exactly. So that means you guys are open to all ages.
We are.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes, open to all ages. We take 6 years old on up.
Yeah.
We have 3 different categories. We have a mini idol, which is 6 years to 12 years.
Yeah.
Abilene Idol Junior, 13 years to 17. And then our adult are 18 and up.
Okay, so how does this go? Do you take just vocalists or is it musicians? Because sometimes we don't get both, and some of us are just gifted to clap our hands.
Right.
So do you have do they have to be vocalists, or is it just musicians? Like, how does this work?
So yes, we do take vocalists. I mean, obviously, if they can accompany themselves, we allow that as well.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I love that. Yes. So tell us again, where are we meeting? What is it looking like? Where can you find the signups? All that good stuff.
Yes. So we'll have auditions February 21st at the Mall of Abilene. So where Santa and the Easter Bunny hang out, that's where we'll be from 11 to 5. You can register online at chorusabilene.org/idol. And if you pre-register, it's $25. On-site registration is $30.
Okay.
But you still have a chance to audition.
Absolutely. I love that.
And since and since we're on the culture radio, for me, it's important that the people from the culture participate in things like this.
Absolutely.
There's always conversation like there's always nothing. There's nothing. And then when there's opportunities to come, we don't support. I just said that. We don't support.
This is 13 seasons going on.
13 years.
And we have so much talent that can come through.
You
Absolutely.
guys, you should hear some of these in, like you said, the culture. And we're going to have this conversation tonight, later in the show. But how many talented kids it is in our churches.
Oh, absolutely.
That
100%.
never leave our churches.
Yes.
You know, like it's crazy. Yeah. You know what? I might put some pressure on my kids.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all this singing and stuff y'all be doing in this bathroom. I'm coming for y'all. I know y'all's kids.
Right.
But
DJ Jug,
we definitely would like to help out. Any way we can help out, just let us know. We definitely want to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Just let us know and we got y'all.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
So the culture will be live and remote from the
Let's
Abilene
go.
Idols.
Yes.
Let's do
That's
it.
big. That's
Yeah,
big.
let's do it.
That is big.
Yes, and we are calling y'all out. It's February Black History Month. and auditions is the 21st. Make this a part of your Black History Month.
Yes.
You're stepping out your comfort zone, bring the kids out. Let them, it does not hurt to give them $30, $25, $30, and let them come show us what they do at the house when y'all are recording them. Oh, ain't he cute? He has an amazing voice. Let us hear it.
Oh, and just to have fun. And another thing to add, if you make it as a finalist, you have an opportunity to do like a red line, or not red line. Psych. A red carpet interview. So you have those opportunities, and we'll also have like autograph papers signed out so people can get autographs from our idols. And so it's a lot of fun.
I love that. You guys, this is a big deal. And guess what? You don't have to go to the city to do it. It is here in your backyard. I love that.
That part.
Yeah. So we hear a lot of, I was the mama that was traveling to the DFW to put my kid in drum lessons and competitions at Guitar Center and all this kind of stuff. Who knew I had a Wonderland studio in Alvin around the corner?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You have the quality of things that you need. You just have to utilize them.
Absolutely.
So we're telling you guys tonight, I need you guys to go to the Abilene course page, like, tag, and share. And that's where you can find all their information. And y'all keep up and let's join in.
Yes.
It is important.
Exactly.
I am challenging y'all. If you are talented and you are in our area, y'all come join. Bring them kids.
Absolutely. All
if you
genres.
sing in your
and
church
everything.
choirs, you know what that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up in all our church vans. And we're going to bring y'all to this mall. I'm going down to Stevenson Park. All y'all that be out here singing and all this kind of stuff. We need you guys.
Meet at 9:30.
Exactly. 9:30. The bus is coming.
And just a huge shout out to y'all for doing this.
Absolutely.
This is a door that's opening because we don't have that around here.
Absolutely.
Too much. So being able to know that you have something like this and be able to go and compete and be able to get a demo on top of that and interviews and all that, that's huge for
because
for our community.
There's like a radio kind of press thing afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you'll hit up on the local radio stations, do the interviews.
It's star treatment.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It sounds like we are a 5-star treatment over here.
Oh, yes.
And you guys, it gives you a moment to see how it's going to feel when you go where where your gift is going to take you,
Yeah.
And listen, we are looking at somebody that started at the ages that she's calling out, so she can walk you guys through this process.
And I'm going to be with you the whole way through. So they're not going to have to go through this alone. They're going to have the best time and create amazing friendships and learn to love music in a different way.
Absolutely.
And when did you win?
2013.
So
yes.
So she knows this back and forth. And like she said earlier, this is her baby,
It is.
And
I love it.
When you have somebody that is passionate about something and they want to pour into somebody else, you have to take advantage of that,
Yes.
Because she over here bubbling, y'all. She is so excited. And we are excited with her. And we thank you guys so much for coming to the culture and giving us this interview and letting us talk to y'all and let's connect, And because we are speaking of Black History Month and all the great things that are happening in our city, and tell us where we can find you. We have our very own production team. He has great things coming. He's sitting here with a fly hoodie on. And you got to tell me what you got coming, what's going on.
Look, I got my hands. If it's music related, I have my hands in it somehow.
How do you juggle it all?
I forget a lot. I ran from rehearsal to come here,
right?
Church to here. So music drives me, but you can find me on all my socials, Alvin Warren or Alvin Warren Jr., Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all the things. And once again, I'm going to keep preaching this. We have to support.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
None of this stuff happens or continues to happen if we're not supporting each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not looking to get ahead, not looking like what is it? What's in it for me?
Exactly.
No, support it because it's here.
Exactly.
It's here.
We're so quick to run down 20 East,
Right.
To throw our money over there,
Right.
or Houston or San Antonio. When we have things like this, we have to support.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
It's bigger than us.
100%.
It is.
So therefore, like you said, support it. Take the egos out.
I feel like we're at the age to where we have done all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And now we're like, you know what? I see, where I have wasted time.
Right.
Yeah. And now it's like, yeah, let's get serious about these gifts.
Where's that fruit at?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Like we're steady watering something, but we're not getting, now it's time. You got to make it happen.
Ooh, and you're right, because Alvin, I'm starting to work on music now too.
Mm-hmm.
And which I've always just held back because I've always poured into other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alvin's like, no, girl.
Yeah.
Now's the time or you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. So I completely understand.
Yeah.
And you just have to get out there.
You just got to do it. Like
you got to do it.
Because you don't know what'll happen if you just step out on faith. This is really a faith walk,
Yeah.
And until you step out with no parachute and be like, okay, God, it's just me and you,
Yeah.
Just try it. You never know. Try it, post it. You never know what's going to happen.
Right.
And you're going to be in front of people who you've never thought you would be in front of.
Uh-huh.
And you'll never know who's going to be like, hey, I heard you, I saw you sing. Let's have a conversation or whatever the case may be. So
making those connections and
getting
networking.
out there and getting your face in front of all these different people or a different group of people who you would never even come across.
Absolutely.
Because we're so stuck in our box.
Right.
And it's so crazy because some of my biggest blessings have come from being in rooms where I didn't know anybody.
Right.
Yes.
Just so happen to pop up and they're like, hey, you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, not knowing who in the room,
Right. Right.
always be ready to go. If you have a gift, this is my sit on it time. I don't care what you sound like.
Yeah.
Let them tell you sound a miss, but you stepped out on.
Yeah, at least you did it.
Yeah, you stepped out on faith. If nothing else, it builds character and courage.
Right.
And then it might give you the character and courage to go do it again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And keep doing it again.
Absolutely.
And keep doing it.
And fine tune.
Keep doing it.
it. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
So if you don't ever do it, you'll just never know.
Yeah.
What do I always say? Keep doing it. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
That's it.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
Yes.
Timing is everything. That's been my motto for the last year and a half. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
So
and you do not want to miss your time.
So
slot.
don't
miss your moments.
Audition February 21st.
Absolutely. Do not miss your moment being shy.
No.
Look, y'all gonna make me give y'all my $30 to come sing my church song.
Girl, come on.
Yeah, come support.
I will sign you up right now.
Look. Let me brush them off. I'm coming. But I absolutely appreciate you guys for coming. Once again, we have Course of Abilene and Abilene Idol, and on February 21st, you guys meet them at the mall. Meet us at the Mall of Abilene. Because I'm gonna beat her.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna be real loud and noisy about it because we finna get a crowd. We're gonna make sure that we got a line wrapped around the building and saying we're trying to get in here. We gotta make this a good time. Yes. So you guys,
some of your favorite people are gonna be auditioning too.
I love that.
I mean,
yeah,
he's got to come.
So that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, so it's some surprises, y'all.
It is.
But you know what? Even if you're not in the auditioning and all that kind of stuff, come out and support.
Come support, come dance.
Come sponsor somebody else.
We'll have a DJ out there. So
absolutely. Come sponsor somebody else. So absolutely, we appreciate you guys. We have to get up out of here, y'all. We got to go commercial. Jug always trying to make me pay bills.
We got to pay bills.
He always trying to make me pay bills, but we appreciate you guys for being here. Once again, introduce yourselves. Let us know where we can find you guys personally, because she is a great vocalist, y'all. So we want you guys to go follow Miss Monique. So where can we find you?
Hey, you can find me at Monique Rosario Music on Facebook and Instagram and on TikTok. Okay. So I kind of do all those things. Course Abilene, yeah. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yeah, so y'all heard it here first on 796 The Culture. We want to introduce to you guys our new dream team over here is what we're going to call it.
Tell them time. I don't think you told them time.
I did.
Oh.
But
you can
reminder on time.
Yes, reminder.
Go ahead.
Reminder on time, 11 to 5 at the Mall of Abilene on February 21st. Abilene Idol auditions. Come out.
Yes. So you have been tuned in to 796 The Culture, and we are teaming up, and we are going to have a great time. So you guys stay locked right here, and we'll be right back. Stay locked, 796 The Culture, and we'll be right back.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
96 The Culture.
That's just how we roll. You know what it is, what it is. How we roll. You know what it is, what it is. That's just how we roll. You know what it is, what it is. How we roll. You know what it is, what it is. Yeah. Top off summer in the wind. You look at me like that, it can me make another kid. You my heart, I'm your rib. If I ever had to for you, I would do a bid. And I can tell that you're ready. 3, 2, 1, it's going down like confetti. Water 10 to 1 shots again. If we do it on our phone, promise that we're gonna trend. Ooh, don't kill the vibe. You know what I like. Daddy, ooh, it's on tonight. I'm talking on side. That's just how we roll. You know what it is, what it is. How we roll. You know what it is, like that. That's just how we roll. What it is, what it is. How we roll. You know what it is, like that, baby. It's been a minute since I've been in it, swimming in it. You should be living in it. Keep your hands all over me and never worry. Keep you coming, that's how you love it. Who cares if we in public? When it comes to you, I'm with whatever. You know why? I won't give you up. I know what you like. Get ready. Oh yeah. It's on tonight. I'm talking on side. That's just how we roll. No, that's how we roll. Just like that. That's just how we roll. Oh, yeah, that's how we roll. You know what it is, like that. Yeah, baby, do that to me like that. No, I like it when you do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we do it like that. Baby, do that to me like that. No, I like it when you do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we do it like that. Like that. No, I like it when you do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we roll it like that. Do that to me like that. You know I like it when you do it like that. Baby, yeah, that's how we roll it like that.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
96 The Culture. C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out. Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as a legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern Soul, Hip Hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
Tune in to We Are the Culture every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time with Jugga Hayes, Lady Key Roquel, and Jay Will. That's every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We Are the Culture, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into Place of Pleasure with DJ Flex every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to the Moments of Passion with Black Moses as he play all of your favorite slow jams on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Tune into Gen X The Best every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Dude, Wig, and Naka Flocka, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jay Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
796 The Culture.
And hey, we are back. You are tuned in to 796 The Culture, and I am your girl, Kira Kell, and I am live here with none other than my boy, DJ Jug.
AKA Jugga Hayes.
Jugga Hayes. Who else here? Is this Jugga Hayes tonight?
Oh, you want me to name all my personalities? DJ Jug, AKA Jugga Hayes, AKA Black Moses, AKA Ooh Wee, but don't call me shit.
Okay, because I ain't never had a show with just Jugga Hayes.
Yeah, you know me. I have the multiple personalities, you know. So, but tonight I'm just DJ Jug and Jugga Hayes.
You just DJ Jug and Jugga Hayes.
Yes.
But listen, so tonight we know social media has been blowing up with this discussion. And I told you, I was like, we have to talk about this. Uh-huh. So I have been looking at different articles and different sites and stuff. And we have the rapper Glorilla. And we know that she has been nominated for Grammys, and she comes from a pretty tough background in Memphis, Tennessee, and they were in poverty, parents, you know, on drugs and different things happening in their lives.
Right.
So she was the child that she got out, you know.
Yeah,
she used her gift, she made it, you know, and she's a millionaire. And so there has been a situation going around on social media that her sister came live on one of the platforms and stated that she ain't doing nothing for her family, and they feeling some kind of way that, you know, she been on for 4 years, ain't done nothing for her family, and they feel like you got out, you supposed to come rescue the family. She is one of 10 children. And her sister said that she feels some kind of way when she pull up to the club and everybody be like, yeah, you glow, sister. And she walking outside and jumping into a Malibu.
Well, my question is why?
Exactly.
Why does she feel some type of way?
So my question is to you and to our audience. You guys are more than welcome to call in. But my question tonight is, are you obligated to take care of your family after you have made it? I am a mother of athletes, and I have never been the one to put pressure on my children to say you have to make it because you got to buy your mama a house, you know, like that kind of stuff. I want their successes to be theirs.
Right.
And do I feel like that, you know, once you get to where you're going and being a blessing to your family and stuff, to me, that's optional.
Well, you know, the way I feel about it, I'm like you. I'm not going to sit there and put that pressure on my kids.
Absolutely.
And family members, like if one of my family members were to get out there and make some, whether it's sports or music, and they make it big, I'm not going to have my hand out asking for something. If they want to do something for me, by all means, do it. But I'm not going to sit there and just automatically think that they're supposed to do something for me. I'm not going to do that. That's not right.
Absolutely. And I feel like it was very unfortunate that you would bring that to social media because it kind of, she went down through my family. We didn't have much. We lived with rats and roaches and all that. And that is not a sister issue. That is a parent issue, you know? And that's kind of how I see that. Like every adult, once you hit a certain age, what happened in your childhood is obsolete, you know?
Exactly.
Like you have the chance at 18 and whenever you're older to make your own path, and whatever those generational cycles were, it is your job with your children to do better than what you come from, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of how I see that.
Right. I mean, let's just think about this. Glorilla, she put all her hard work, her time and dedication into her craft.
Absolutely.
She is the one who went out there and got her following, her views, and got her contract. You could have done the same thing.
Absolutely.
But you chose to continue doing what you were doing.
Because I was just thinking, you talking like this, but you sitting on TMZ at work hours. Yeah. Baby, you supposed to be at work. You know?
Well,
go to work.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you feel like that was just something to where she can get money now? Because you do get paid for interviews.
Absolutely. I feel like it's a lot of clout chasing and that kind of stuff. But the thing about it is you have to be careful what you put out there, you know? And the crazy part about it is this is kind of how I feel like, okay, it's clout chasing and she tripping. Because when the guy asked her from TMZ, well, how much, if she had $2 million, how much do you think she owes to the family? And this lady said $2,500 to each one of us. That's what she said. 25. And I'm like,
I'm your sister. I'm your brother. Why I gotta sit there? If I want to do something for you, I will do something for you.
I feel like a lot of times parents from the struggle, they do put a lot of pressure on their children to, once they hit a certain, you know, just say like, now that we have the boys coming out of the portals and going into college, making money that they could make in the NFL in college, you have a lot of parents feeling like, okay, my son didn't made it. I didn't make sure you got here. And to me, it's ridiculous. Take your tail to work.
Yeah, just be happy. Be happy and proud.
Be supportive.
Exactly. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I make sure I let my children know that mama got this. You know, like I'm not looking for you to, I didn't feed you and all this stuff to say, okay, now you gotta take care of me. That is absurd to me.
Give your kids some time. If you done your job, they're gonna come. They're gonna come around. They're gonna do something for you. But as soon as they get in there and get the money,
you shouldn't even be waiting on that. You shouldn't need no house. Go to work. You should have had a house for them to live in anyway.
Right. Be surprised when you walk in and then your kid is there. Like, hey, this is what I want to do for you. Be surprised. So
I have a question.
And just be like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do that.
I have a question.
All right, go ahead, shoot. Go ahead, shoot.
So this is gonna go to us as parents. And do you feel that as a parent, I feel like you should give them the pathway to life and do everything you can to make sure they get to where they're going. But as a parent, in return, you don't get to a certain age and then it's like it flips. You owe me something. Like you see a lot of that, even with celebrities and different things that, you know, like I just don't feel like my children owe me for being their mom.
Yeah, and you're still loving and guiding and supporting through everything until I'm gone.
Absolutely.
That is my job as a parent, is to love them through it and then our grandkids. You know, it's a cycle.
And I know a lot of us don't come from the traditional background of a 2-parent home and all that. But the way they were talking, and then the sister went as far as saying, they mentioned about, well, we seen where she gave your dad a Jaguar for his retirement. And the sister turns around and says, it was used. But y'all come from nothing.
Right, from nothing.
Right, yeah.
And she's telling them, well, my mama is still clocking in every day at FedEx. Okay.
Let her work. Let her work.
So I don't feel you are one of 10. And since when they were giving their life stories throughout her career, she talked about her parents being abusive and the trauma that they experienced, you know? Right. And I'm just like, if you are a deadbeat parent, please do not expect your children to get somewhere and they start doing well for themselves and feel like they are obligated to, you know? And I know the family dynamic sometimes can be complicated and things happen and divorces and different things happen, but it is not your children's responsibility to pick up the slack in your life.
Right.
You know, I hear a lot of people saying, put my baby through school so he can, that is not his job.
But you know,
to get educated, to come home, to take care of y'all foolishness.
But you know, now me as a parent, I try to set an example. And what I mean by that, I know a lot of parents, and I get it, I understand it, but once they have a kid, they just put everything on hold and put everything on the back burner. Do you really have to do that? No, you don't have to do that. I can sit there and still chase my dreams while I have my kid, while I have my kids. So therefore, you continue working and make your way. Get yourself through them doors. Now, not only that you're doing that and you got you at your dream, you also teaching your kids, not just one, but all of them that, hey, you see mama did it, you see mama did it, daddy did it, you can do it as well.
Absolutely.
I just feel like a lot of parents, they end up just, I done had a kid, so I need to put everything on the back burner and just drop my dream.
Yeah, and when the kids get a certain age, and I didn't put my life on hold for you, baby, that is not these kids' fault because you wasn't driven enough to be able to juggle, you know, and I get it. Like, I have been a mom that I never call myself a single mother because I ain't did this by myself. But I had a period to where it was just me, you know, and you do what you have to do. But I never stopped pursuing what I loved, you know. I made sure that I implemented and, you know, extra jobs and that, you know, to make sure that what I was pursuing, it wasn't taken out of their well-being.
Right.
You know, so sometimes you just got to put that double work in. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
you have them eyes watching you
exactly.
all the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I still watch my mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And the thing is, I feel like, especially when it becomes a situation like this in the business that she's in, it is so easy for some people to look for something negative. You know, just how they love you, as much as they love you, they will hate you in the same, you know. Absolutely. This is our council culture. So I know it's petty, but I have to tell you the rest of the story. So what Glorilla did was she took her request and told them, everybody that reports her page that she keeps saying all this stuff on, I'm on Cash App, y'all. So now she's saying, oh, you need some money? Well, I'm gonna Cash App these people to keep you quiet. Because you get tired of it. Hurts.
Yeah.
When it comes from the people that you love.
Right.
And no matter what you're doing, you grown. You know, you have your own life. Yes, you are still in Memphis. Baby, get your plane ticket and go somewhere.
And when they're acting that way, they are stopping that gift from coming.
Exactly. So if I wanted to be a blessing to you, you didn't let your mouth, as old folks say, let your mouth over talk your tail.
And, okay, how long has Glorilla been in the industry? About 2 years?
About 4 years.
Was
but
it
probably about in
4?
the last 2 years she started to make money.
Yes. Now, started making money after 2 years. Now, in the music industry, let's just be honest, like, people think you make a lot of money on music. No, it takes a while before you get that good money going in, flowing in.
Yeah.
You know, that's when endorsements and all that come into play.
And it takes money to get there.
Exactly. It takes a lot of money to get there. You have to go get on them tours and work. And then on top of that, once you pay everybody, now you might end up, prime example, TLC, when they made all that money on Crazy Sexy Cool.
Right.
And they ended up with what?
nothing almost.
Nothing.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So therefore you can't expect to have your hand out. Maybe that she's just trying to build to where now she's able to give. Right now she might not be able to give.
It's 10 of y'all. Somebody else needs to go to work.
10, right? 10.
Somebody else needs to go to work.
Now 10 people, I gotta look out for 10 people.
Yeah, y'all staff at this point.
Yeah.
But see, that's my thing. You not ask for a job, you ask for a handout.
Exactly.
Why haven't you said, hey sis, you need a pool boy or whatever? But her argument was, well, she be giving money to other people around us in the city. That is not your business.
Right.
That's not your business.
She can find something to do
Absolutely.
within, her entourage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But another part to the story, this same sister, there was a police report made and she was arrested for assaulting her and pulling a gun on her a few years prior to her, So is it jealousy or like what's going on?
I sense jealousy.
Yeah.
And
there's some hurt there. She's struggling with something.
Exactly.
And she's taking it out on her sister who is, global.
To where I can get views and, I feel like social media makes people, they see the financial stuff and at a point they get to where they don't care what they post. They don't care what they're doing, as long as these numbers are going up. Unfortunately, you don't see the backside to this. This is your lifeline, like this is your bloodline.
Oh yeah.
And what you're putting out there, it can't be erased. So what happens now that we're doing this in our 20s and we're 40 and I'm looking back at this, I can't take these words back.
Take it back.
And because who she is, like, it's hurtful, you know, that I might not have wanted all my family business like that out. And, so you just got to be careful.
Definitely.
Be careful with how you handle people,
Definitely.
and I'm sure we've all had those experiences to where, somebody in our lives felt obligated and, my hard work now becomes your profit. That's not how this works.
And I'm like, baby, I'm going to love you through it. But here's $5.
Exactly. You're not getting nothing. You're not getting nothing. And that just your approach,
what I do is come work with me.
Exactly.
And then once they start understanding and seeing the work into it,
absolutely, they don't want to do it no more.
You up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning? I am.
It's glamorized.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you guys, if you have any opinions on this topic that we're speaking about, and do y'all feel like Glow needs to give her family some money? If you have an opinion tonight, I need you to give me a call at 325-349-6342. Again, it is
325-349-6342.
There you go. And I need y'all to call. Let's talk about it. Let's chat, because listen, this is crazy to me.
It is.
The fact that she even was bold enough to do it, it kind of made me mad. I wanted to inbox her from a sister. Are you out your mind? This is how we do,
Right.
Because it has to be a conversation.
But this is not the first time, and it's definitely not the last time.
Absolutely. And I have learned with certain family members and different things, when you go to certain levels and, life starts to change for you because they're not doing so well, it becomes intimidating, or you're forgetting where you come from.
You heard that a
That's
lot.
the intentions.
You forget
Exactly.
You forget where you came from. Yeah,
exactly. And that's my
happens.
intentions to do so. If anything was painful and hurtful,
I'm trying to make
I'm
a better
breaking
life.
generational cycles,
Yes.
so I
set
want
those
to
boundaries.
forget. Absolutely. You want to forget, because that heaviness, you can't carry that to every level. If you're asking God to enlarge your territory and give you more, you can't carry that old mindset and that old hurt and that
He's going to prune anyway.
Exactly.
But we have to listen and let it happen.
Absolutely. Foolishness. So once again, the number is 325-349-6342. Call in. Let's have this conversation. Y'all got some greedy family members?
Oh, so we go challenge Lady Key Roquel. She keeps looking at that sign on the wall. 325-349-6342. There you go. See?
I know it. It's just comfortable to read it all. Jug is always trying to challenge my inner gangster. And I am not going to put her on this platform.
You have to.
But I'm going to mute my mic and cuss. But yes, you guys, tell us what you are thinking about this topic. If y'all have any opinions, tell me how you feel. Is it her obligation to be taking care of her people?
All right.
I just don't feel like it's my obligation to be taking care of y'all grown tails.
Right. Let's go pay some bills.
Oh, him and these bills, honey. He got more bills than the White House. Okay. Well, listen, you have been tuned into 796 The Culture. I am your girl, Key, and I am here with my boy, DJ Jug, and he finna go make me pay some bills. So your girl will be right back. Stay locked. Stay tuned in.
Hey, it's your boy, Knock a Flock of Flame, a.k.a. The Liquor Man, and you're listening to 796 The Culture.
Tonight I plan on putting you to sleep. Choo, put it deep. Baby, you know I'm a different type of freak. So what you tryna do to me? Don't be shy, it's too dirty to me. Let's take a shot of Hennessy. Tell me what you want. How you want it? Up and face down with the loving. Baby, let me know when you need it. 4-course meal chop down when you need it. Make me curl my toes. What's the quickest way to turn you on? Morning, middle of the night. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. I will do it all the way. Make you scream my name. I keep it nice and tight. Boy, relax and let me ride. Do the things we like. Oh, we don't want one, see it, feel a word. I'm a nasty, do I'm a like I should. Know that you been peeping, I'm a savage. In a puzzle, if you want it, you can have it. Yeah. Climb up on it, make it a habit. Yeah. Get what a that's never average. Yeah. Tell me what you want from me. Yeah. Baby, let me know. 4-course meal chop down. Make me curl my toes. What's the quickest way to turn you on? Morning, middle of the night. Tell me what you want.
Me, all the things you see in the kid. Is it me? Or is it just the life that I live? Just tell me what it is, cause I can make you feel how he never did, as long as you keep it real. And yeah, I know I'm young, but I'm old enough. I'ma stand in that, have you folding up. Face down, that up, girl, you know what's up. Eat it up, beat it up, make your toes curl up. I got no time to waste and no time to chase. Gotta move at Christian's pace. Hold it down when it's all at stake. On your curves, girl, I'm slowing my brakes. No guarantees, I'ma make it home safe. I'm so stuck in my ways. Out of town for a couple of days, but when I'm back, I'll be right on my way. And I got nothing to say. No games, girl, you know my style. I got the recipe to make you smile. What?
I want it. Up your face down, baby, let me know. 4-course meal chop down. Make me curl my toes. What's the quickest way to turn you on? Morning, middle of the night. Tell me what you want.
Hey, it's your boy, Knock a Flock of Flame, a.k.a. The Liquor Man, and you're listening to 796 The Culture.
Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with J Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to We Are the Culture every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time with Jugga Hayes, Lady Key Roquel, and Jay Will. That's every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We Are the Culture, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to the Moments of Passion with Black Moses as he play all of your favorite slow jams on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central Time. Tune in to All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture.
C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out.
Hey, it's your boy Naka Flocka Flame, aka the Liquor Man, and you're listening to 796 The Culture.
Hey, we back in this thing. How y'all doing? We have had great conversation tonight. DJ Jug. Is you giving them folks some money?
Giving who some money?
Your cousins.
Heck no.
Your uncle them.
If they, you know what? I would say this. No, because, with my family, I know we do for each other.
Right.
We would do for each other. So
Right.
I will make sure my family is good because
Absolutely.
we do for each other.
Right.
And my family also work. I've never seen any of my family members just have their hand out begging.
Right.
They all worked.
Yeah.
And my grandmother, she instilled that in my uncle, my mom, my aunties, all of them. So
Yeah, so you wouldn't mind coming back.
I won't mind coming back
because you come from good soil.
I come from good soil.
Good soil. So listen, if you want your children to come back and give y'all that parents and love and that good, y'all want to be that juicy grandma and get all the perks of being a good parent, please be good to them in their youth.
Yeah.
So they're not leaving your homes wounded, you know? So listen, that is going to roll into my next topic and my next conversation for you. Because we know that family plays a major part in our upbringing and culture, as we're speaking of Black History Month, and our foundation is family. If you ain't got nothing else, you got family, and that's just kind of how we were raised. You look out for each other, and
definitely
that's just a part of our culture, a part of our DNA, and what is required to be a family member around here is that you look out for each other,
Right.
So with that, we had a strong spiritual background. I wouldn't say just church, but our elders that came before us were very spiritual people, and spirituality in church and religion has been it's our foundation. It's, when our slaves and different things were going through what they went through, they got together and they worshiped, and that's one thing that they couldn't take from them was their relationship with God. And
that's how they came together and got through it.
Exactly. They prayed, and so the church was the foundation of the Black community. In every Black community, you got 75 churches on every corner,
Right. And
that has been our foundation. But I am noticing with this new generation that is just not a big deal to them, And when we're talking about growth and unity and gifts and all this kind of stuff, do you feel like the church is evolving, or we are just not, with the church being the foundation, it's just not what it used to be. And a lot of people are not attending. And they are saying, I have found my own spirituality. This works for me. And
right.
So let me ask you, do you feel like the importance of the Black church is still vital and important in our Black community still? Or does this generation, like, we got on social media, we know how to read our Bibles for ourselves, we have our own spiritual journey, and they call it other things. Like, do you feel like the church is losing its fire?
It is.
And why do you say that?
Well, my opinion, and I will say this again, my opinion, you have a lot of false prophets within these churches. Now, how can you ask me to follow you as a leader if you are doing bad things?
Okay, so even back in the day, there was some hiccups and different things. Like, the church wasn't just a spiritual thing, it was part of their survival. Our civil rights movements and ongoing education and different stuff like that, all that stemmed from the church culture.
And I get that and I understand that, but at least back then it was, you tried to, I won't say hide it, but you try to lead by example.
Right.
Now you have a lot of people, they just don't care.
Right.
They just don't care. They just, hey, this is what it is, and if you like it, if not, this is just from my past experiences with the church, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to tell everybody, I believe in God and Jesus, but I don't believe in the church, due to the fact that I'm not going to follow somebody knowing that they also stumble and they doing stuff undercover behind closed doors. And
was this a personal experience for you? Like, you had an experience in the church, and they're just experienced it several. So you would say that it was some form of church hurt, I wouldn't say hurt, disappointment, because if I'm going to your church, I'm going as what, far as within my fraternity, we would say, you going as a child. I'm a newborn. If I walk in your church and I become a member, I'm just a child. I'm a baby. Right.
Raise me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Raise me. Give me that nourishment. Give me that word that I need.
Absolutely.
And help me grow into a young man and then grow into an elder. That's how it's supposed to be. But I feel like my past experiences has been, I go in and I'm like, okay, everything that I'm trying not to do, you showing me that you doing it too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So how can I grow if I can't trust you?
Yeah. You know what? I just feel like the church is full of imperfect people, and we look at labels and titles, and a lot of people carry those labels and titles with a great authority and a sense of respect me. And a lot of times I feel like a lot of church hurt comes into play because you have people that haven't been healed.
Well,
and they are operating in these spaces, but they haven't been healed.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a lot of unlearnedness. You know what I'm saying? You have imperfect people, imperfect men in leadership positions.
Exactly.
And I just feel like, to me, it is just certain things from a pastoral standpoint that you should not be struggling with out of the pulpit. That's just me.
If you consider yourself a leader or elder, you have to be that.
Yeah.
If not, if you, I feel like if you're not there yet, then don't try to get in those roles. Don't try to get in those positions, because there's people in a congregation that is actually
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But you just feel like it's the trauma hasn't been addressed.
Yeah.
And it leaves a lot of people struggling.
It leaves a lot of people struggling.
So how do we fix that? Do we go in these spaces and say, okay, you guys are no good and I ain't coming back? Or do we step in position and say, hey, I am a part of this congregation and I need to be what I need? Because I found myself saying, oh, I haven't found me a good church just yet. And I'm looking. But I find myself like, sometimes I get that, like, be what you need. And if everybody has that mindset of being what you need, like, do you feel like the church culture would grow and go back to the strength of saying, this is where we come to, where when we're broken and we're hungry and we're, you know what I'm saying? Because the church was a sense of community. Just think about it. Like when somebody passes away, the church got together to make sure that family was taken care of.
Okay, so
and that is just a part of our Black community and what we did, you know.
Right. Okay, so I have a question for you, right? Okay. The congregation is held accountable, right, for their actions, and you have to go repent, correct?
Okay.
For your actions. Well, who holds the preacher? Who holds the deacons? Who holds all of them accountable?
Right. And to be honest with you, I don't know how that looks because it's different in different churches. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
that's another, I don't mean to cut you off. That's another issue I don't like. What's the difference between a Baptist and Church of Christ or Pentecostal or Catholic? What's the difference? We all serving the same God,
absolutely,
correct?
But the doctrine is different. The way of teaching is different. The message is the same, but just say like a lot of people you learn differently. And the delivery, because I'm personally like, I like an enthusiastic preacher. I was raised Pentecostal,
But I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy that I walk in the church and the church says we don't allow musical instruments within our church. Well, God made instruments.
Well, see, now you can't go from being Church of Christ. You don't want to. You're not. That means Church of Christ doesn't work for you because they don't have
serving
music.
the same God.
Serving the same God, but the worship experience. What do you need for? That's why it's important to find where you can grow.
So who put this in place? God didn't put that in place.
Baby, the people at the
you see what I'm saying?
But baby, let me tell you, when the people of God say they don't want no music, that group goes over here. When you want to be a little enthusiastic, you come to the Pentecostal church. When you want, I mean, it's just
that's how you break up. You break up the village.
It is absolutely.
Now you divide the village.
Absolutely.
Now you have this side over here.
We have Black church. We have Hispanic church. We have.
Oh, I don't deal with them, but we serving the same person.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I don't get it, because now you judge and now you become a hypocrite because this person over here might like to do certain things within their church and you judging that church.
But let me ask you something. I also feel like it might be a generational disconnection. Some churches have a lot of the older people and the younger people don't want to be a part because they feel like it's old and outdated. My thing is with the whole situation is the meat and the root of it. Like, are you getting what you need spiritually? Cut the fluff. Cut the, what is the teaching like? You know?
Well, I feel like the older churches, you're right, older churches with the youth, it's a disconnect. Times are different. You have to find fresh ways to teach the Bible.
So you feel like the church is disconnected because we have some that are in a more modern worship experience now. I know where I come from, old school church. We had testimony service, praise service, and you know, like a lot of the more modern churches have taken those parts out of the church and they just do praise and worship, and then they, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. With our Black culture, a lot of the fellowship came from being a part of different organizations, YPWW and youth choir and youth, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But how do you get the interest of the youth?
How do you get that back?
How do you get it back? What do you do?
Yeah.
Well, it comes with the elders understanding and sitting at the table with the youth and having a conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey, how can we bridge this gap? How can we meet in the middle?
Absolutely.
Let's just put a little bit from our side, a little bit from your side. Let's put it in the middle of the table and make gumbo and make this to where we can both understand it and we can both enjoy this moment while we try to get to the Lord.
Absolutely, to the Lord.
The Lord.
But see, I feel like a lot of people have a problem with Pastor Jamal Bryant. And he is at the New Birth Church there in Atlanta, Georgia. And he's a very innovative pastor. He can reach the youth. I mean, he gonna dance. He gonna chill. There was even an article that came out, and I had seen a lot of commentary on it about him wanting to develop a marijuana. He wanted to start growing marijuana in the community.
I see.
And listen, no, but listen, because this is what he said. I'm serious. Listen, this is what he said. And old school church was like, heck no, like, what are you doing? But this is what he said. My ministry is aimed at young people. And there's a lot of young people that come here, but they feel like I can't fully do what I do and be who I need to be in God because I smoke weed. This is what he said. Taking the negative connotation out of, marijuana. There's marijuana farms all over the world that's for medical purposes. And this is what he said. Doing this on their property with all this property that they have and different things, that this gives them a sense of purpose into something that they're already interested in. Okay, I look at your face. I'm just asking your opinion. Do you feel like that modernized church is just taking it too far?
That's taking it too far. Because I'm going to tell you, you know why? Because you're going to open up that can of worms. If you allow that, then you're going to have somebody like myself. I like to drink. Well, hey, why not bring alcohol in it? Why not bring...
But he wants to employ them. Give them jobs. This is something that they giving them a sense of purpose.
So he's gonna wait, hold up. Give them jobs of doing what?
They are going to take care of the dispensary. They'll have jobs at the dispensary.
Hey, he gonna be so he gonna be making money, right?
They're gonna be making money, providing jobs.
Okay, so in other words,
already.
So what you trying to tell me? He's gonna be Wesley Snipes on New Jack City. He's gonna employ everybody.
But listen, this is what we're talking about.
Get some money. See, no, that's too far.
We're talking about the modern church.
No. See, that's no. I'm gonna tell you.
This is what I'm saying. This is the problem why a lot of people are saying like church is too overrated. I feel like social media has really dampened the church because everything that doesn't need to be seen is being seen. And I honest to God feel like being innovative is great, but do not forget the spirituality and the roots and the principles of this God that you're serving. He says, I don't agree with it. He says our bodies are our temple, so what you put in it is important.
Exactly.
So I don't agree with that's not something I'd be like, woohoo, I'm going to work at the church dispensary. It wouldn't work for me, but people from different walks of life, like you said, I'm coming in as a baby. He feels like he's giving them a trade.
Man, why you can't give a positive trade? I'm not saying, no, screw that. Why you out of all the different trades in this world, you gonna talk about some weed, some marijuana,
hey,
some smoke, whatever you want to call it, some bud, some sticky. We can.
But listen, this is my thing, that is something that I do not agree with, but this is what I'm saying. With the church being our foundation, and we say, okay, it's not useful, and we ain't going because it ain't fun no more, and all this different stuff. And these younger preachers are saying, okay, this is what they're doing. Are we meeting them halfway and showing them that we can, what we're doing can be an occupation or
key? That is going too far. Now he's sitting there. He's trying to find some type of loophole or some way. Now, if these kids get behind him, doing this, and they actually do it. Now he don't have to worry about the people that's in the church. They can leave, but he have all these youth in there. Now he gonna be making millions of dollars on this dispensary, and he gonna give them money from it. So he gonna be a dope that I need to see his past.
But let me ask you something. Do you feel like has the church lost the community, or has the community just changed? Has social media replaced the fellowship? Have the hustle culture replaced the rest? Have spirituality without structure is what they're calling it.
I'm gonna tell you what changed it. 2020 pandemic changed. Once that changed it, when you start having church on social media, and everything, I mean that's what changed it.
And do you feel like, I would always say I relate better to old school church because that's just what I'm used to.
That's where you came from,
and I don't see nothing wrong with making adjustments and having things go on for your youth, but the foundation has to stay the foundation. The principles have to be the principles.
Exactly.
But
that's what I'm trying to say.
You have so many people that don't have the foundation anymore because they don't have the big mamas and the things that we grew up on and were raised on that kept us having to be there until we didn't have a choice but to participate.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you, and you hit it on the nose. Keeping the principles, keeping the far as where you came from, you keep those same elements within the church, but you just create it to where you make it to where now it makes sense to the youth and it's fun for them. We don't want to add just
to the trauma.
Yeah. Because the weed and all that is only going to open up a can of worms, and it's going to open up.
Absolutely.
Now you're going to have churches that's going to be. Now you're going to have meth and all types of stuff.
Look, we got a meth church now.
Yeah. But keep talking. We got DJ Flex. He's at the door.
Okay,
right now,
so we got somebody coming in. But you guys, I need y'all to communicate with me. Y'all call in. The number is 325-349-6342. Y'all call in. I have a couple questions I want to ask you guys. My first question is, what does a church look like if it truly served the people again? If we started to truly serve the people again? And the fact that another church kid just walked in here while I'm talking about this hitting right tonight. So Flex, we have DJ Flex in the house tonight, you guys. I love when I get pop-ups, and it just so happened to be a fellow Pentecostal church kid. So I am asking the questions about how has the church in the community separated? What is the problem? How does healing take place? How we get our tails back to church?
I need to get on this weed thing.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Pastor Jamal Bryant, y'all have to look it up.
I don't know about the whole situation, but here it is. The Bible itself tells you to not define yourself to the world. You know what I'm saying? So why are you going to act like the world just to try to bring in the youngsters? That ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're supposed to be Christ-like.
Right.
And for you to sit there and say, I'm going to change or I'm going to do this to bring in, it don't take all work. That. I mean, if you ain't
draw
gonna
the people,
if you're not going to draw them in, then you ain't going to draw them in.
Right.
But that ain't the way.
That's the way.
That's the wrong way to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he said about you might well, you like alcohol, or we're going to get alcohol. You like meth, we're going to get meth. You like, I'm just saying, though, to the point where
we're bending too much, saying that we're drawing people to Christ.
It's just, this world is so unreal, but it's just
because they don't have the mama sessions.
They don't, but I
got some of my biggest breakthroughs in your mama living room. Listen, they don't have the old school prayer meetings no more. Because she wasn't gonna let you up out there till you got what you need, baby. Yeah. We don't have that anymore. We don't have the big mamas and so how do we get that into our children?
Let me change the subject just for a little bit. I'm gonna pull off the children and I'm just gonna talk about the churches real quick, because and people probably ain't gonna like me for this. I don't care. The problem with the church is they done made it more of a business.
There you go.
Than they have the church. Used to be you can go to the church and get salvation. Now it's to the you basically have to pay for salvation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want that. You ain't. I can't do nothing for you. You ain't gave your tithe. Come on, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you really got some churches like that. They looking at the books and saying, oh, such and such. Oh, he gives. Oh yeah. What's up? We got what you want? What you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we ain't got time. He don't even pay his tithe.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I mean,
so do you feel like it's just been a disconnect?
It's
just
like I said,
behaviors and people in certain places. It's just been a disconnect.
People used to. I mean, when I say people, I'm talking about like the overseers or like the pastors, the deacons, the mothers of the church. You know, it was to the point where they loved helping people, and it wasn't about nothing else. It was just about helping. And now
everybody got their phones out. I'm feeding brother so and so. He was hungry.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hurry up and tell it. Which, like I said, if I help somebody, I promise you, only way you gonna know it is if you just happen to walk and see me do it.
Absolutely.
As I'm doing it, because I'm not gonna say, man, yesterday at such time, I went over there and this dude was cold. I gave him some cup.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
That person will have to tell it.
I ain't gonna have to tell her. Like I said, you gonna have to see me do it personally.
But see, let me ask you something. So, are we right for saying, "Oh, they do it wrong. I ain't going no more"? Or is it our responsibility to step up to the plate and say, I'm going to be what we need, I need?
Here's the thing with that. I'm not saying do it like that, but here's the thing. And I've done it before, and I still think the dude halfway kind of licked me sideways. Because I just, like he said something, bro, that's not right.
Right.
Like, what you saying? That's not how it goes.
That's not the word.
I've been there and done it. I was raised. I mean, I've been in the church. I'm 51 years old. I've been in the church my whole life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to the point where you just say this, and I went to him and I didn't disrespect him, and it wasn't. I say, let me holler at you real fast.
Yeah.
By itself, let me holler at you real fast. I said, hey, look out. I said, what you said earlier, that ain't what the Bible says.
Yeah.
I said, you just twisted the whole Bible and said what you wanted it to say.
Yeah. And
he was like, oh, but I said, you can take it as you want to. You ain't,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't mad if you want to. I said, what everything you said was not what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? So to the point where when I say all what I'm saying is, don't leave the church when something like that, but respectfully go to them and say that's not right.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, if they say and they technically put you out the church, then hey,
that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, honest corrections is okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And honestly,
and you know what? I come from the era to where when we was in era, they used to make us go to the altar. I want the Lord to forgive me. I want the church. You know, there's no accountability for leadership.
That's what I was about to say. And see, that's what, it's good that you held him accountable. Like, hey, come here.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask you about this. It's not in the Bible.
I'm not going to embarrass you or try to knock you down in front of everybody and be like, everything he said, y'all ain't. No.
Yeah.
Bro, you are deacon of the church, and you just said everything you said wasn't right, and you just twisted the whole Bible. And I said the Bible says this, and this.
Right.
You said it says that. That ain't what it say.
Yeah.
And all he can say is you definitely was right.
But you know what? That was a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Even out of agitation, because you listen like, how can you be in this position? And you know, but I come from an era to where it was important. My granddaddy, before he got up to preach, he'd say it was a requirement that everybody brought their Bibles to church. Well, because we're going to do this together. And if you have questions, I need y'all to let's talk because I don't know everything.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Because this happened to me.
Okay.
Same thing. I held the preacher accountable.
I
was like, hey, can I talk to you? We going to the office. I asked him about it. You know what he told me?
What did he say?
You right. What are you going to do about it? What do you do about it?
What do you do about it? If you have somebody that's bold enough to sit in their sin, and I'm telling you that and you're my leader, and iron can't sharpen iron, because just because you hold a title don't mean that you're superior from flaw or error. You know what I'm saying?
But when you have a preacher tell you, You exactly
it's disappointing.
Right. You caught me. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, and it's disappointing. And that's why
that's what I'm going to find another church.
Exactly.
I'm just
going to be honest with that. I mean, I'm not saying see, you got some Christians that I didn't get my way, I'm gone. Oh, I didn't get
right.
Which is
church hoppers.
That's really
church hoppers. Undisciplined.
Pouting, being a powder.
Right.
Oh, I didn't get my way, or I was
spiritually undisciplined.
I was supposed to lead the choir, and but you gave it to Sister Susan.
Yeah.
Or I was supposed to be the conductor, but you. It made one your time.
Right.
Right.
It made one. You know what I'm saying? God said everything's got a timing.
Got time.
It made one your time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you sit there and want to pout, or next thing I know, such and such is over there at Belton AM. I'm just making up.
Right.
Over there at that other church over there. Then 3 weeks later, I see you, and I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
And I heard you now. Remember? Hey, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
That right there let me know who's the problem.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just
absolutely.
Honestly. Right. So people say, man, that's a problem in the church. Yeah, and you need to get on
because the church is made up of imperfect people.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And see, this is my thing. And I always say this, and I be irritating people when I say this. Stop inviting people to church if you can't meet no needs. I don't need a church when my light bill is due. I don't need the church when my kids is hungry. Don't give me Jesus. Don't come out here and y'all are going from door to door passing out flyers and I'm out here homeless and you ain't came in no bottle of water before you introduce me to your kind, loving, smart, caring, providing Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like the church has missed the community connection because we no longer meet the needs. We come to us and bring what you got, the little bit that you have, split it with us. Or however that looks. And I feel like that's where the disconnect comes from.
Right.
And because we have this wisdom and we know this, how are you going to say, okay, how can we bridge that gap? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How can you bridge that gap? How do you make our churches more valuable and more community? Because we have to get back to the roots. Because if we go like we're going for the next 5 to 10 years, the church will be extinct.
But you do know that this is in the Bible. Like
absolutely,
that's exactly why it tells you to put the Bible in
your heart. Hide the word of God in your heart. Absolutely.
Because to the simple fact, if you don't, like I said, all the books, all this stuff it's going to vanish.
Exactly.
You know so people will sit there and be like this and this and that, but at the same time, you got to realize that the Bible, all it's doing is revealing itself.
Because the thing about it is, we say the church, but I need you to reflect that when you out here with the ones that we say aren't Christians, or you know, how do you cannot be who you are in this pulpit and be out here acting no fool and still want that respect.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, when you say bridge the gap, first things first, how do you get the church to actually be back to the way
being the church?
Being the church. First things first is let's sit down, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
Let's hold each other accountable.
Right.
And the first person who sit there and have an issue with it, then maybe this church is not for you. You got to weed them out. You got to get the right, strong, you got to get that strong foundation, which is the elders and the deacons and everything. And once you get that, now you start leading by example and taking it one step and trust the process.
Because we are seeing more of the world in the church, you know, than we normally would. Because a lot of times, if I done smoked and I ain't going to church, there's no respect anymore. There is men walking around with high heels and everything else, you know. So it's been a disconnect because we have allowed so much to come in, you know, instead of standing our grounds and like, you know what, this not what we doing. But in this day and age with social media, if my pastor gets up and say, you're not twirling in here in a dress, he viral and they tearing him down, you know? So I feel like a lot of these.
Though, I'm gonna let you turn me down, before I let God turn me down.
There you go.
I mean, to the point where I'm just saying, I fear no man,
right?
But I only fear God. But at the same time, I promise you, God's gonna take care of me, and I'm gonna get the last laugh or the last.
How can they go against this? I am just going by the Bible.
That's what I'm saying. So,
yeah.
How can they go against that?
Absolutely, but everybody. I know for a fact that people take what they want from it and leave the rest out.
You got people that will literally change their whole aspect or their whole value or views behind, just to try to fit in.
Right.
But they don't realize that in the end, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be wondering, why am I doing what's called this? Can you just give me a tip of the water from you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be sitting in hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying because you were letting everybody else views. So
I have some viewers here, and it says it is not enough accountability. A lot of hypocritical behaviors. Yeah. And it says the elders are not wanting to change their ways or listen to the needs from the youth.
There you go.
And that is a disconnect, But my thing is this. We have to get back to the basics because we losing. Fast. And a lot of the younger ones that are coming behind us, they on these internet, honey, and they are finding all kinds of stuff to get into and call it their spiritual. I went through a stint with all my woke homeboys and homegirls. We was arguing, okay? Like, it's okay to believe in something. Whatever you believe in, make sure it make you be a good person. Make sure that it makes you be cautious of how you treat your brothers and sisters that you sit in these rooms with, in these spaces with. So this is my thing. I don't care what you believe in. Just make sure you're a good person.
Just be a good person. That's
because God looks at your heart, and that's where the judgment comes in. That when we get behind these sacred desks and these labels and titles, when you misleading people and you doing the food out of these places, it's hurtful. And it's not that we have left the church, we've just been disappointed, but sometimes we have to go back in them very spaces and be the example of what this nigger on this pulpit need to be. Sometimes you got to call it out. And it's hard because you're gonna have people that say I stand with him no matter what, because they're looking at the man and not the walk.
Right.
Just get to where can't get you nowhere. So we just heard iron sharpening iron. That's all.
Let's go pay some more bills.
And when we come back, we're gonna finish this conversation because, Chad, we got to get out there back to church. Matt, you gonna preach? You have been tuned in to 796 The Culture. You guys call in, holla at us. The number is 325-349-6342. We'll be right back. You are tuned in to 796 The Culture.
And she's still looking at that wall.
Baby, I just
We celebrate the soundtrack of our soul.
I do this for my culture. Celebrating the power of music, all Black Music Month.
Black Music Month is different on
796 The Culture.
Yeah. Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, don't ever get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go right, boot up, dee-dee-da-do, boot up. my heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go bottom, boot up, beat it out, boot up. My heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go. How many ways can I say that I need you, baby? It's true. I think I might die without you. Feeling all over my body. You know how I like it. Ain't gotta tell you what to do. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out, boot up. My heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go bottom, boot up, beat it out, boot up. My heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go head over heels in love. Right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby. I wanna build this love. And everything you own, you ain't gotta ask for. You got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Till you from the jump, I don't wanna choose you. Got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Grab me by the waist, baby, pull me closer. Ooh, no, I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you know I'll never get over you until I find something new to get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out, boot up. And my heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go bottom, boot up, beat it out, boot up. And my heart go bottom, boot up, beat it out. It just won't stop. It go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We celebrate the soundtrack of our soul.
I do this for my culture. Celebrating the power of music, all Black Music Month.
Black Music Month is different on
796 The Culture. C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out.
Tune into Place of Pleasure with DJ Flex every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to Keeping It Cute with Key every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time with Lady Key Roquel and DJ Judd. Tune in to We Are the Culture every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time with Jugga Hayes, Lady Key Roquel, and Jay Will. That's every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We Are the Culture, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune in to the Moments of Passion with Black Moses as he play all of your favorite slow jams on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Tune into Gen X The Best every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Dude, Wig, and Naka Flocka, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jay Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
We celebrate the soundtrack of our soul.
I do this for my culture. Celebrating the power of music, all Black Music Month.
Black Music Month is different on
796 The Culture.
And we are back. You are tuned in to 796 The Culture. I am your girl Key, and you have been tuned in with Key and DJ Jug tonight, and we have had an interesting conversation. How do we connect the community back with the church? Our foundation. This is where we come from. This is where our elders have labored in the vineyard and laid a foundation of spirituality and hope and, all those things that come with being a part of Christianity.
Right.
And how do we get back? How do we get back there?
Like I said, it takes that conversation, sitting down and just being real, holding each other accountable. And
talking to your community leaders.
The ones who are being hard-headed, knowing that they doing wrong, then you just got to remove them and take the ones that are understanding and willing to change and willing to make a better, just a better church, a better table, I would say, and then just move from there. That's what it's going to take.
Absolutely. Let me ask you something. Do you miss the church or do you miss the community vibe and the fellowship of church? Like, what would be what you would long for your children to experience that you experienced in your youthful days? Because everybody was comfortable back in the day to saying, hey, the bus is coming. Y'all can go to Vacation Bible School, even if it wasn't your home church. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just that unity in the community. Now it has been so much done that has been uncovered, throughout different situations with the church. Do you feel safe taking your children into that environment anymore? Where that used to be our safe place, that you could come here no matter what walk of life you were in, and where, like you were coming to church to get revived,
And I tell my kids about it, about when I was little, the times I went to church. I tell them far as how it's different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to discourage them to not go to church, because that was my walk. You go experience the church life for yourself. Just because I don't believe in the church, that don't mean that you don't believe in the church.
Right.
You might find a church that fits you, and if that makes you a better person, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my experiences. Go experience it for yourself.
Okay, so do you feel like can your faith survive without the building?
Yes. You know why? Because I have personal, and we talked about this, I have personal conversations with God.
So you have your own personal relationship.
I have my own personal relationship.
And I feel like,
I try to be a good person.
You have the foundation, because I feel like you have to have that personal relationship before you can even join a fellowship of, and a lot of, I'm just saying, like, a want to, like, you have to have that drive and that want to walk whatever that looks like for you. You know what I'm saying?
And the main goal is to be a good person, be a better person, always be better. And I feel like as long as that far as I'm stepping forward and I continue having these conversations and meeting those goals, I feel like I'm okay. I'm doing good.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
To me, the church is within the temple, and the temple is within your body.
Exactly. So let me ask you something. What does a healthy modern Black church look like to you?
I have no idea.
You don't have any idea.
I have no idea at this
point.
What
would spark Jugga Hayes? Like, I want to attend there. I want to go there. I can listen to this.
If the leaders were genuine
leadership,
genuine leadership.
Okay.
Being 100, being real. And
what does being 100 and being real look like in the church world to you?
Well, once again, if you consider yourself a leader, you in that role, be a leader. Lead by example. Don't tell me to do something, but you doing it.
Doing the opposite.
You're doing the opposite.
Basically, don't preach against something that you know that you are indulging in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, just say we were talking about the LGBT things. There's a lot of preachers that get up and rant and rave about that, but they know that's something that they struggle with behind closed doors.
Right.
And then it trickles on because now they're having relationships with different young men or different things, or different women in the church. That causes the discord.
Right.
So,
and you know me, I'm all about people being genuine, being 100, being real.
Yeah.
If you're a preacher and you say, hey, I struggle with this.
Right.
That is the first step. Admitting I struggle with this. Right. But when you sit there and you try to tell me, hey, don't do this, but you struggle with it. No, we can sit there. If you just admit to it and you tell me, now we can walk through this together.
Right.
We can make each other better, because now I can hold you accountable. You can hold me accountable. Hey, preacher, you all right? You good today?
Yeah.
How's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we can push each other.
Absolutely. Because it's like, what does the church really look like, truly look like, if we begin to serve the people again? More listening and less lecturing.
Yeah.
More love, less shame.
Yeah.
So these are the foundation, the core things that we have to get back to.
More understanding, less judgment.
Absolutely. Right. And you know what? A lot of times whenever you bring up the name, you just say church, that's the first thing that pops up into people's head is judgment.
Because that happens a lot now.
It happens often.
It happens a lot.
Absolutely. It does. And you know what? For us that have been regular, faithful churchgoers, or if you are tuning in and you are one that you go to church, this is, you are a part of the culture. I hope that you are listening to the needs of what people are saying.
Right.
Because we don't want to lose our core foundation. This is where we come, where we're broken. This is the gathering, This is kind of like a death in the family.
Right.
Whenever you don't have your foundation.
Right.
And we got to get back to that. But we also have to remember to be what we need in these spaces.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we put a lot of pressure on leadership to be perfect, but we can come in dragging and doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's in general.
No, that's why I say hold each other accountable.
Exactly.
But I just know as a leader, and we all been in them leadership roles before.
Absolutely.
It was certain things I couldn't do as a leader. When I was in the military, I knew as a leader, okay, I have to lead by example.
Exactly.
So I couldn't show fear.
Right.
And by me not showing fear, guess what? The people under me, they were the same way, because they knew Big Sergeant's gonna be all right. He gonna make sure we all right.
Right. Right. And you know what? I feel like with the church, to where it was a lot of rules, but I can honestly say that it shaped the woman that I became. A lot of the principles and teachings and stuff really have shaped the woman that I became, as far as how you carry yourself in spaces, and just like you said, having that voice and standing up and saying, hey, I understand this is what you're doing, but that doesn't sit well with my spirit.
But would you call it rules, or would you just call it just leading
structure and leading in the right
direction?
And back then, as kids, because we grew up Church of God in Christ, it was a lot of rules. You can't wear shorts. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a lot of different rules, but I understand it.
Right.
Because they were really strict on those gender roles that young men don't need to be in skirts. So hey, to make that easier for them ladies, we're not gonna wear pants. Let's make it discreet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was it wasn't so much as heavy on my age bracket, but I hear stories from my parents and my grandparents, how the structure was, but it did cut down on a lot of that twisting and turning and popping in here with wigs and makeup on, and but I feel like if this is where we are, we have to be accepting to all those things, because I was raised in a church that my granddaddy used to say all the time, you can't clean a fish till you catch it, So something here has to be loving and kind to get you here, know, and the more, if I teach what's in the Bible and not me, pull your Bible out, follow me. Yeah. And when you have questions, let's stop. We're learning together.
Let's learn together. Exactly.
And maybe we need to get back to the basics of Bible study, you know. And I ain't gonna even lie, I hated Bible study and I hated Sunday school. But now that I'm older, I see the importance of having that time to sit down. It's not being preached to you with the enthusiasm and the shouting and the falling out. Like, you're studying what this says. You're downloading this into your spirit,
and I'm gonna say this, like, when I was little and I was going to church, I remember this one particular person, how we used to do Bible study, but read the Bible, and now we go around, we ask questions, and it was no wrong answers. Everybody had their own opinion, and he understood it, and he kind of at the end summarized it and made everybody's word that was within that group make sense. And to me, that helped me out a lot. It made me understand the Bible,
because the church was built on strengthening us.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because now I could say how I felt, and he took that like, okay, I understand this now.
Yeah.
So this is how we're going to fix this.
Right.
Or try to fix this.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh, it's my way or no way at all.
And being patient.
You're wrong.
Right.
You're wrong.
Being patient and understanding. Okay. I have this conversation with my kids all the time, and I had done this little, I'd say, kind of survey with them. To where I gave everybody the same scripture. They went in their rooms, they read it.
Right.
And when we came back out, I was like, okay, this one, tell me what you got out of that. And I do know for a fact that when we read the Bible, we apply what we're reading to our life experience. So you might be stronger in an area that I am.
Right.
And that's why I say iron sharpens iron. And the church culture has always been our community strength, that we know that when something happened, that we can get to the church. I have somebody there that is going to love me and support me. And, now the doors is locked and you got to make an appointment, and just getting back to the basics of humanness.
Right.
That's what I feel like we've been missing. The church was built on strength to strengthen us, but maybe in this season it is calling for us to rebuild and not abandon.
And that's exactly what it is rebuild. Is to rebuild.
Right.
My son, he just turned 13 about last week. But he reads the Bible.
Yeah.
Nobody told him to read the Bible.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation. What was it on Monday? Tuesday. We had a conversation. He was like, yeah, Dad, I finished Revelation. And I just asked him, I was like, so what do you think about it?
Yeah.
And he just breaking everything down and just coming from his point of view.
Yeah.
And just me listening to him. Yeah. It's pure.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just from my point of view, I'm like, you know what? The youth, they still want to know.
Yeah.
They want to know. They want to learn.
Yeah.
But we just need that right church that's going to be genuine and lead them in the right.
So when you say right church, does that mean that we could step in those positions and, like I said, be what's needed? You know,
right.
be the example that's needed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that not fall into the fad of church and the hype and the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the modern day church.
Right.
Is it not serving the undergird? Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Do we keep it real surface? Because I know a lot of us are fashionable and, you know, it's like the fluff. But when you get down to the meat, are you being spiritually fed?
Right.
Are you getting what you need, that strength you need to be able to make it through a tough week? Are you getting the strength you need that when life happens and death comes, do you have a place of strength to be at when you're not?
Right. You know, if I was a preacher, I would preach the word and I'm going to motivate you.
Right.
I'm going to motivate you in life and I'm going to give you the word of God.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes it's more about the word of God, but you don't give enough motivation to the congregation. They might need that, like you said, that motivation to get through their work week. They might be struggling, you know, bills, behind on bills or something. So I'm gonna motivate you to become, you know, to be able to get through it and become a better person and try to help you and able to have a better living in a way of life.
And you know what? It's not even requiring us to be perfect. It just requires us to be willing to be taught and learn. You know, I'm not saying show up perfect. I'm not saying be in these positions and you have to be perfect. But I honest to God feel like in certain positions and leadership positions within the church, you should not still be struggling with keeping your hands to yourself.
And that's,
you know, like the different things that have taken place that we see that they are blowing up on social media and different stuff that happens around the world. And you hear like the history of some of these churches and they were used as propaganda and just different stuff that has taken place.
Right.
Like if we know that this is wrong and we don't take a stance, you know what I'm saying? But actually being what you need, because even the people that are wrong, they're still a soul.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So I feel like it is a call to action to say, hey, you need to step down.
Yeah.
Because you're not ready for this just yet. And before you keep wounding because you're hurting, because hurt people. And usually when it comes from leadership, there's a discord there. You know, something's going on. So just being better with our reactions in general.
Right. Like, I mean, you're exactly right.
You don't have to be in church to reflect the heart of Christ.
Right.
If that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
You know, some of us, like, I will use myself, for example. I'm not ready to be in one of those roles.
Absolutely.
I mean, I still drink. I cuss like a mug. I ain't gonna cuss right now because it's clean Thursdays. But you catch me on Wednesdays, I'm cussing like a mug.
Yeah, but that's really you.
Yeah.
And you know where you are. Right. You know? And like I said, I've been raised in church my whole life. I was raised to put your church face on and do what you have to do, but I just so happen to come from real people to where my granddaddy didn't care if his family if he seen you in error at home and he see you acting a fool and you're not representing what you need to be representing well, he didn't care. I have seen it literally where sister not singing today and he'll look at you like, we already had this conversation, so going on about your business. Because even with us being his family, he did not I come from people who lived what they taught.
Right.
I lived in the house with them. They lived what they taught, but they did not say I was perfect and I grew to this.
Right.
This is what I used to do. I used to drink. I used to smoke. I used to cuss, you know, those things with age and wisdom and the drive to say, okay, I want to be in these positions. I want my heart to reflect who God is.
Right.
So I lived in the house with these people and I watched them and I thought it was the most boringest thing that you could ever do. It was boring to me.
Right. See,
because I seen it from older people. But growing up and like in the church and the activities and the different things that they had us into, it made it exciting. And I feel like that's where we've lost the kids, because us younger parents, you know, my mom wasn't leaving us at home. She didn't care if your hair was nappy, you got one shoe on, get your tail in this car, we're going to church, you know, and we don't have that anymore. And I can even say that with myself. I have been slack in areas of my kid go to church, and I be like, dang, I ain't never been a mama to like send their kids to church, you know. But that's motivation for us to do better,
right?
Because you should want to know what your children are being taught in this day and age, because everybody in there ain't who they need to be, and you know, you need to know who's feeding your kids what.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to know what they're being taught, so there's no confusion in their spirit, and you can kind of navigate that.
Right.
So I know that its time is winding down, and we have had great conversation tonight. I hope that this conversation have helped somebody grow along the way. Somebody to say, hey, I'm going to go back and revisit church, but this time I'm going to be what I need. Now, I ain't telling you go put your membership in nowhere, but really just pace yourself with it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But the important part is working on yourself. And it ain't even about church. It's just about your spiritual being and how your mental and, you know, get something that is going to help sustain you. And sometimes if that's just you opening whatever it is that your morning motivations or whatever it is, work on your mind, body, and heart and your soul and your peacefulness. And, you know, because when you're really doing the work, when you go in these spaces and it's not right, you're not triggered so bad, you know, because now you're offended.
Right.
I have peace and I know how to counteract that. And that's just going to help you grow in your daily life.
In a nutshell, just be the best you.
Exactly. Wherever you are.
And if you've been the best you will lead by example.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
so simple. Tonight on Keeping It Cute with Key, my final words tonight is be what you need, baby. Be what you need. You know, if you need a good, kind-hearted, loving soul around, become that, you know, and you'll draw what you need. And Jugga Hayes, this is a great conversation tonight.
It is.
We have covered a lot of things that could help us with family, in our culture. I say, hey, let's get back to our roots. Don't modernize me. It's cute, it's fun, but
we ain't bringing no weed in the church.
We're not bringing no weed in the church.
You gonna have people in there just high
and doing what they want to.
Next day, you know, you got people in there. They gonna be taking sips in the church.
But you know, you got to keep the. We don't want blurred lines. You know, we don't want to be lukewarm, as they say. Either you're gonna do it or you're not. And I understand that. Hey, however you are in whatever condition you in. Find you something that feeds your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just Key's 2 cents for tonight. Find something that's going to feed your soul in a positive manner. I don't care what that looks like for you, you know.
And just coming from myself, I always say this: take it one step at a time.
Absolutely.
One step at a time, and trust the process. Trust your journey.
Yeah.
Have that conversation. Really sit back and before you take this journey, sit back and look at which direction you need to go. And once you find out, head in that direction.
Because this is personal.
Yeah, it's personal. It's personal.
It is so personal because nobody has to hit that judgment day. You don't go as a group.
Right.
You know, so standing for what you believe is right and what sets well with your spirit is so important.
Exactly.
You know? And we're not here to bash the church. We're just saying, hey, we see you. We see these errors. We see these flaws. We want to be here. We want to be in these spaces with you, but we got to tighten up.
Right. And let me clear my side up because I don't want nobody just because I say I don't believe in the church, but I believe in God and Jesus. Look, if that's what you do, go to church. I support that 100%. But I just know
what works for you.
What works for me. And I know my journey, and I know that I try to be the best me.
Right.
And I grow.
Right.
I grow. So don't take that the wrong way.
Because you don't have to be in the building to be a part of the church. Now, the fellowship is important. You know, the fellowship is important. Every now and then, you know.
This is fellowship.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying.
Conversations.
Absolutely.
It's fellowship.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The fellowship is important. Make sure that you are with somebody that's going to help you stay strengthened on your journey.
I'm going to tell you now, you see me in the street and you call me the devil and I choke slam you. Don't get mad at me. It's a trigger. I don't know. I am not perfect. I don't go to church, so I'm not perfect. So
even the ones that go to church are not perfect.
Exactly.
You know, I share it with y'all. Like I didn't have my spaz at moments, and I had to get in my car and drive.
I'm a choke slam you because you're not perfect. You call me the devil.
Absolutely. But the more we spiritually grow, we learn to get those pauses, and it gives you that like, okay, You know, that's what your spiritual growth does for you. It gives you that pause.
It gives you that pause.
Yeah. See, we working on Jug pause.
Yeah, my pause.
He ain't developed his spiritual pause.
Yeah, my pause is like, you know, my foot all the way.
Let me choke you first.
Yeah, my foot all the way up and already done kicked you in the face, and I'm like, oh.
Ooh, maybe I should have done that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I have had some of my most spiritual moments in times that I've had.
It's kicking people in the face.
But listen to me, that I felt like I was close to God. Like, yeah, I've been doing this thing right. Like, I really been living this. And then I have a triggering moment. And I felt like, oh, like he's so disappointed in me. Don't beat yourself up with the mistakes. Don't beat yourself. Like, dust yourself off, pray, and keep it pushing.
That's all you can do is keep it pushing.
But if nothing else you get from this tonight, make sure you have a prayer life. Get you some strength. You know, be able to have an outlet to get it out.
Yeah.
Get you some guys.
Just have that conversation. Have that conversation.
And it ain't got nothing to be formal. Because I be talking to God like I talk to y'all. Bro, I know you see this. I know you know this hurt me.
Boy,
so what we gonna do?
He probably just shake his head and say,
like,
boy,
here comes my ghetto child.
Well, she'll tear up a monkey. That's what you.
Yeah,
that's what
but
he
listen,
said.
Because, like you said, it has to be real and has to be authentic to who you are.
Yeah.
He know if I hit my knees and I'm formal, Father God, girl, get up.
Yeah.
You know, get your tail up. You know.
Right.
So I like to have these real conversations, and I talk to him like he is in the room with me. God, I need you. I can't do this without you. So, bro, how we gonna handle this?
I could be riding in the car and a song come on.
Yeah.
Okay, God, I hear you.
I hear you.
You sure right.
And sometimes it ain't even a Christian melody.
Yeah.
Like my relationship with God is like, that's my dude. Like, you know,
right.
Holla at you, girl. You know, like right. it be one of them moments, like you said, random moments.
Yeah, random
you know,
moments.
Listen, tap in, tune in, and listen. Yeah. So, DJ Jug, I have enjoyed this conversation with you. I don't think we've ever had this in-depth of the church conversation.
Is this your way of trying to
get you to church?
You dirty mother.
Look, absolutely not. I have no judgment, honey, because she's a whole hot mess, okay? But I am on the potter's wheel. I keep telling y'all, give me every year, I say, I'm be running revivals next year, y'all. Just work with me. And one of my friends hit me with there was 3 posts. 3 years ago, you posted that this is my last year acting a fool, but it really is. I'm gonna get myself together. Then y'all gonna be coming to Sister Keisha running a revival because I'm gonna get myself together.
I just know when I get to work tomorrow, or I walk in, I just feel like I'm gonna walk in some building, and you gonna hear somebody in the background. Listen, God, trying to tell you something. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because listen, I'm telling you, it is so important to have your own walk. You cannot navigate this mean or ugly world without having some kind of a spiritual guidance, some place that you can center yourself, you know, because it's ugly out here and it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
But also, when you're in error, it don't take a lot to be like, you know what, God, forgive me for that. In the midst of my mess, because I have been a mess and I done been into some stuff probably just last week. Matter of fact, I think I called y'all with one of my little incidents. I had to pray and I felt bad after I got called out on my stuff, and I really had to talk to God like, oh, girl, you done showed your tail. Because we have them ugly moments that we do not reflect who he is.
Yeah.
You know? Your girl be out here cussing and stuff. She's not reflecting the heart of Christ. When she talking about popping these cut water, she is not reflecting the heart of Christ.
No, I sound like.
But that's where I'm at. That, you know,
I sound like
being real of where you at.
I sound like Ben Rhymes on Baby Boy after when he beat up Jody.
Yeah.
He done punched the wall.
Man, why you make me do you like that? Yeah.
I effed up.
Yeah. I be
like,
messing up. I know.
Like, you did.
But at the end of the day, whatever you believe in, make sure that it makes you a good-hearted person.
Exactly.
That you can operate in the people around you that you are not wounding.
Right.
You know?
Okay, so final promos, then we got to get out of here.
Final promos. You guys, make sure that you are tapping to the Abilene course. They have some great things going on. Abilene Idol is coming. We have some amazing shows right here on 796 The Culture that you guys need to tune in every night. You know, I mean, I know DJ Jug is dying to run them down to y'all because this is what he do. You know,
I'm gonna go through them fast.
You gonna go through them fast? Go through them fast for me.
All right, so Monday nights you have All in Your Business brought to you by Jay Will, 50 Twin, and Nick. That's 8 p.m. Central Time, All in Your Business. On Tuesday, you have Jeanette's The Best Show brought to you by Dude, The Wixter, Knock a Flock of Flame, aka The Liquor Man, and myself. That's 8 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you have the Mothership, All Jokes Aside show brought to you by myself, Dude, The Wixter, Jay Will, and Fistful of Dollars, 8 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we're going to have a new show next Thursday, starting at 7 o'clock, which will be the first show on the Culture Network.
Yeah.
We Are the Culture.
We Are the Culture.
With myself, Lady Key, and then Jay Will. That will be for an hour. And it's going to be different. It's going to be on the Culture Network. So be ready because it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be fun.
That's 7 p.m. Central Time. And then at 8 o'clock, you have
Keeping It Cute with Key.
With
your girl Key.
And myself.
And DJ Jug.
8 p.m. Central Time.
8 p.m. You see how I said my name twice? You want to know why I did that?
Because you are
Key. And it's Thursday.
I would just go.
You see how I spring at that glitter?
I was just going to say you was like the Rain Man. You know, got to repeat yourself. That's 24. That's 24. Anyways, Friday and Saturday, you have
the Backyard Party.
Watch this. Brought to you by
the legendary DJ Skid already. And then I want to do the Sunday.
Go ahead.
On Sundays at 8 to 10, you have that boy Flex coming back. And he is going to hit all your hot R&B, little mix of Southern Soul, hip hop, great conversation, all that great stuff.
What is it called?
The Place of Pleasure.
Okay,
And then at 10 p.m.
I don't know if you could do this one.
You're going to be live with your boy. Who is it? Black Moses.
Black Moses. Well, he playing your favorite slow jams. New, old, and in between.
Okay, so Black Moses, aka Barry White.
Oh, Black Moses. That's my other personality. You can see.
Yeah, it's about 9 of these bad boys. So we get Black Moses on late night on Sunday.
The Moments of Passion, yes.
At the Moments of Passion. So you guys, it's a lot going around, a lot going on. We have, like you said, the legendary DJ Skid. He will be out Valentine's Day for the Lean Town Love Festival, and I will be hosting. And DJ Jug will be live remote from somewhere.
You will probably have to remote. You'll probably have to remote.
I'll probably have to remote, but your girl will be DJing on the ones and twos. I need to find me a DJ name. But yes.
DJ sit down and grab a microphone and be a host.
And speaking of the hosting, yes, I do have a couple of shows coming up and different gigs. March the 13th, I will be in Holtom City, Texas. And we have a lot of the great Southern Soul artists, and I have to bring more information and share that with my culture team. But it's just a lot going on, and everybody, we have DJ Flex that is at her. So if you're looking for a DJ, he is out to hire. We have DJ Jug that he clearing his throat because he don't want to work because he's building a network.
Exactly.
So we want to give DJ Jug the kudos. We want to tell you thank you for all your hard work. I know that it is unseen, but I want to personally say thank you because you do get down for us. You know, I come in here, don't know nothing, and just get to sit down and he take care of me. So I appreciate it. And he does this on all the platforms. I feel like I'm just gonna give you flowers tonight, DJ Jug. We appreciate you.
Well, appreciate
everything you do.
And you know, and we're not there yet, but I'm just give it 2 years. 2 years, we're gonna be an empire.
Absolutely.
Just watch.
But you do a lot of the groundwork and a lot of the stuff that people don't see. And I know, look at him. He's playing with his nails, putting his head down. He don't like the thank yous and the, you know, he's the behind the scenes guy. But listen, when y'all see that when the duck is on top of the water and he just guiding, DJ Jug is a feat that make it look easy. So we appreciate him. I do a lot of fussing at him and all that stuff because he do the most. And Rome in his world was built in a day. So
yes.
The drive and the motivation, I be fussing at him about it, but I appreciate it because Rome in his world is built in a day.
Very passionate person,
and we appreciate you. So DJ Jugs, I want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
And we can take a toast to that.
Thank you.
To the culture growing. Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, so he okay. So yeah.
But toast to the culture.
But toast to the culture and the growth. And 2026 is going to be a great year.
It is.
And God is already doing amazing things.
Do you realize that we started this in July? So we're under a year.
Yeah, and a lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
And the growth is happening fast.
Right.
But you have been the legs in a lot of these areas of getting stuff done, and we appreciate y'all. I appreciate the table. Shout out to the table. It's a whole bunch of moving parts,
Right.
But far as when I come in here and I'm sitting here just running my mouth and your hands I just personally want to say thank you. I can't pay you. See, that's how they do in church. You see, I'm a close out that testimony. I can't pay you.
Right.
But the Lord surely is going to bless you. So I really appreciate it. You guys stay tuned in. Make sure you are liking and following all the culture social media platforms, the TikToks, Instagrams, Facebooks. Make sure you're tuned in. Y'all pin us on y'all boards.
It's all building. It's a process. So,
absolutely.
But
it's coming together.
And we're going to get there. But if you want to be part of the culture, you can text us at 325-349-6342. That's 325. I said slowly. 325-349-6342.
You just have to say 63. It's 6342.
Or you can email
796 the culture. That's what it is.
The culture
796 LLC
at
gmail.com.
There you go.
Baby, get me together, honey. They be keeping me together around here. Come on and keep me together. But see, y'all, this is why everybody need a DJ Jug. And I appreciate him. Don't send nobody else to engineer for me. Because nobody's going to put up with my crap like DJ Jug do. But yes, this is Black History Month. And I promised that I would shout out a Black business. I have already posted it, but live over the air, I want to shout out the Look by Lex. She is a makeup artist.
Okay.
And she is absolutely amazing. So you guys can hit Facebook, type in Look by Lex, and go book your next face, honey. Go book your next beat. So every week, my plan is to make sure that I live shout out a Black business. Because we're celebrating Black culture.
Right.
Amen. Right. So also for all my big backs that like to eat, Fridays at Soul Food Shack be popping. Go like and share their pages. And you guys make sure that this weekend, I'm going to hold y'all to action. We say a community in action. Go out and patronize a Black business. And when you do so, tag your photos to the culture page.
There you go.
We want to celebrate us, right?
And that is the Culture 796. The Culture 796. All words, no letters. Go like that page because the Culture Network will be on that page. You're going to see skits. You're going to see segments. You're going to see the substance. You're going to see the shows. You're going to see eventually sitcoms. You're going to eventually see independent movies. You're going to see all that. If you like the OBT, you're going to love the Culture
Okay,
Network.
but listen to this. Not only are you going to see it, but you possibly see your stuff.
Yeah.
So submit it to that very same email address. You guys hit us up if you have a music video that you have worked on. If you just have reels that you are personally doing and you are doing Get Ready With Me's or whatever it is that you're doing, please send them to us and they will stream on the Culture Network.
I'm just going to say this and after that I'm going to be done.
Okay.
Prime example. We're going to have a top 10 video countdown on the R&B side, on the Southern Soul side, and on the hip hop side.
So send us your stuff.
So send us your stuff and we're going to, by the views on YouTube or whatever, that's how we're going to
Absolutely.
Do the top 10 and put you in those orders. It's going to be very fair, but we want to be able to showcase the independent artists and give them a platform and to put them out there to the world, because we worldwide.
Absolutely.
We're a true radio station.
Absolutely.
And also be on the lookout, because you watched the Grammys this past Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You're going to have that culture awards.
Yeah. So listen, and this is for our viewers. This is just not for artists. This is going to be for our viewers. We're going to give a viewer's choice, and the ones that are logged in and tuned in. You guys, when you hit that like, share button, it gives us your database of how many times you've logged in, how you're supporting, and we appreciate that.
Right.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. And as we grow, y'all can say y'all seen us come from a baby.
Yep.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's 10:20.
Ooh, we done went over.
We done went over tonight. But the good thing is we got some great information. And tonight was a good show. Definitely. I'm leaving here feeling complete.
All right.
Yeah. So listen, stay locked into 796 The Culture for all your cultural needs, honey. Honey, I'm going to teach y'all how to exfoliate your lips and everything. We're going to have fun, So listen, stay locked in, stay tuned in. You have heard us. They are posted on our pages about all the shows. This network is rolling 24 hours a day. On iHeartRadio, Sirius Radio,
Roku.
Pretty much everywhere you can stream. Mm-hmm. Y'all tap in, tune in. We growing.
Yes.
And I don't want to hear nobody talking about when we get to where we used to know them. Tap in now. Link up now. Because don't be calling you my cousin when I'm hosting the Grammys. Because you wasn't tuned into my podcast. Right. And guess what? You have no excuse to miss, because we are on every day.
Every day.
All day long. So listen, stay locked, stay tuned in. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the feedback. Thank you to everybody that has commented on our social media pages. Thank you for your feedback. But y'all got to start calling your girl, because we need to talk. I see y'all in the comments, but I want to hear your voice. Call in. Let's talk trash.
Yeah, it's only going to be like Japan listening to you, UK listening to you. Yeah. It's not a huge platform.
It's not a huge platform.
Yes, you're on the radio too, and it's worldwide, and
absolutely
we can see who's far as which area of the world is listening. So
yeah. So you guys, listen. This is, if you're an artist and you're submitting music or whatever, just know that you're getting paid.
Yes, you get paid just like a radio station. Every time we play your music, you would get a check after 3 months.
Absolutely.
That's if your music is registered through DistroKid, TuneCore, any of those sites.
Absolutely. Yes. But guess what? We done gave y'all, we can give y'all tonight.
There you go.
Come back tomorrow night. And DJ Skid gonna be legendary Skid.
Legendary DJ
gonna be rolling that backyard party. So guess what? You have been tuned in to Keeping It Cute with Key and DJ Jug. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next week,
keep it to the sky.
Keep it to the sky.
We celebrate the soundtrack of our soul.